More than 400 athletes this week have been part of the doping sensitization sessions held in Kericho, which started at the Lemotit camp. The sessions, which have been running concurrently with other sessions in Nyahururu and Eldoret, and which also have traversed almost the entire country since the year started, are aimed at reducing, if not eradicating, the doping menace among Kenyan sportsmen and women.
Athletes and the officials around have really embraced clean sports education, and I want to believe that by so doing, we are getting rid of doping in Kericho and in sports generally.
The sessions were touching on contact of athletes with doping, with ADAK focused on educating the sportsmen and women on the procedures of sample collection.
One thing that we are cautioning the athletes when it comes to the issue of doping, majorly we talk of the consequences. One of the major consequences that we know is the health. If you make a follow-up, you realize that those who are involved in doping, their health deteriorates and they would face other consequences like eventually death. And we have so many other ailments that results from the use of these prohibited substances.
ADAK is mandated to educate athletes on the processes involved when being tested, and their sessions touched on basic topics including how samples are collected, anti-doping violation, consequences of doping, list of prohibited substances, and therapeutic youth exemption, where athletes are exempted from bans depending on circumstances under which they used a banned substance.
Getting a sponsorship will not be possible. And that follows that your life, the financial muscle or financial ability goes down. And this is what is really affecting most of these athletes. Once they are caught doping, they enter into depression. Why? Because now they don't have income. They can't sustain themselves. They now go back to begging or selling whatever they have. It's a very terrible situation.
Since June 2022, ADAK has provisionally suspended about 20 athletes for violation of the doping rule, with some having already tested positive for banned substances.
Tunajua kwamba this is a requirement for World Championship. Ni lazima attend meeting ya anti-doping na inatusaidia sana. Imetusaidia cause imeletwa hapa Kericho. Kitambo tulikuwa tunaenda maybe Kapsabet ama Iten, so tunashukuru imeletwa hapa Kericho.
Every month ikiwezekana itakuwa nzuri zaidi, ndio wanariadha wachue sahili wanakimbia. Mambo ya dawa ni mbaya sana, wanasarifu hata mwili yako ama mwili yake ama arifu hata mambo ya mbio katika nchi yetu.
The programs will continue as ADAK together with the World Anti-Doping Agency continue to advocate for clean sport all around the world.